Hey, we're gonna talk about salary negotiation today. So in the last couple of weeks, I've had quite a few friends get job offers, and in the course of our conversations, they've asked me if I think they should negotiate, and every single time I've said, yes, you should negotiate. And for many of my friends who are in the military accepting their first civilian job offer, negotiating feels really uncomfortable because it's something they haven't done before. But if you can reframe it, you'll see that it is absolutely acceptable. If you think about it, if you put your house up for sale or you put your car up for sale, you would expect the potential buyer to maybe offer you an amount that was different than what you were asking for, and that you're gonna go back and forth and then you're gonna settle on a number. And if you think about it in the way that you're selling your labor, I mean, you're potentially selling a year or more of your labor, just like a major financial decision like selling a house, it makes sense that you're gonna negotiate. So reframe to become a little bit more comfortable. And when I say reframe, also reframe the number. So let's say you're having conversations with the recruiter, and throughout this journey together, you've talked about kind of the range, and you already have done some research, understanding what this role would warrant in a certain geography, a certain industry, and you have an idea, they have an idea, you're both in the same range. But then the recruiter actually offers you the dollar amount. Try to change that number to think about it in a different way. So for instance, let's say you receive an offer of $80,000 a year. If you break that down before taxes, that comes out to be about $38.50, give or take. And if you don't know how to do the conversion, just Google a calculator. I'll probably put one in the chat. Now, when you think about your value of money in terms of your time and hourly wage, maybe you realize that before taxes, you actually want to make at least $40 an hour. So that would be an annual salary of $83,000, an additional $3,000. Now, if you go to the recruiter and ask for $83,000, maybe he or she's gonna counter. So you'll ask for $85,000, and maybe you'll settle on the $83,000. And that's another way to reframe the way that you're thinking about your salary. The other way that you can reframe it is there's a lot of benefits that are not monetary. So in this modern day world, maybe your company is a hybrid company and they expect you to come into the office 3 days a week. But coming into the office for you is a 1 hour commute each way, right? And so now you understand 2 hours of your time is $40. That's an extra $80 that you'd be receiving if you could work from home. So you can negotiate that way as well. And then other benefits, for instance, maybe at your company, they base vacation time off of seniority. So once you've been at the company, you start accruing more vacation each month. Maybe you negotiate that you come in at a higher grade so that you can start with the vacation earlier. There's a lot of ways to think about value, not in dollar amounts. And then the fourth point is that your bonuses and your future promotions will be based off of the base that you started at, right? So they're incremental. So where you negotiate your base salary will have long-term implications in terms of your future bonuses, and maybe when you get promoted, jumping up into the pay scale. So good luck on your salary negotiations. You're gonna nail it, and I can't wait to hear about it. Oh, and if I forgot anything, feel free to put it in the chat. We can all learn from each other.